Hey, this is Matt. I just painted the resin onto the board with the patch, and I'm just looking over it now. Make sure I didn't miss any spots, making sure there's no dry spots. And you see the underside of the board. The resin will just hold the patch right on there. I'm just making sure it's not pulled up anywhere and just it's evenly saturated. The strength in the board is in the cloth rather than the resin. The cloth, i.e. the glass, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I'm a little out of breath. I was going real fast to get these all patched up before the resin kicks. And that's a term we use when we say the resin turns into jelly. Because once it turns into jelly, that's it. Time's up. Stop messing with it. But yeah, it looks all good to me. I'll let this sit overnight. It's the evening. It'll be all set to dry in the morning. The way you know it's dry is you see these strands coming off the patch. Some of them will be popping up and they'll be really sharp, like they can break your skin. So you want to be really careful when you're handling the board. You don't want to attempt to sand this when it's still jelly. It won't come out good. You want it to be like these strands to be like needles. And so you notice I don't use any tape. There's no need to like tape this off super precisely when you're doing it. You can go back around the edges and anything you drip or whatever, you can just clean it up with a razor blade when it's jelly, like I've been doing. I think it feathers in better without the tape around it because you have more of a transition here between the patch and the board because I painted off the patch with the paintbrush, so it helps transition it in better as opposed to if I had taped this off and then I cut it with a razor blade. There's a hard step there that I'm gonna have to work extra hard to feather in, and you're using less materials too. What's this? This is my choice of board for tonight. 7.0 Christensen pintail quad. The waves are doing their thing tonight. Made good use of the pintail. Larry Gephardt fins. I glassed a little leaf on the tail for extra mojo. And it came in handy because I got a real nice bomb at sunset. So anyways, and as for the brush over here, I get those brushes 3 for $1 at the 99-cent store. So I just throw them away. But some people opt to wash them out in acetone and keep reusing them. I don't know what's cheaper, just throwing them out since the brush itself is so cheap, or washing them out with acetone. But yeah, I never seem to have any acetone around, and I have a lot of brushes, so I just will chuck it when I'm done with it. Made good use of it on this board. And so, yeah, I'll catch you in the morning, and we'll do some sanding. See you then, and this board will be back in the water. Adios.